Happening today, the Federal Reserve is meeting to discuss raising interest rates.
Yeah, the expected move is being made to combat inflation, which is at a 40-year high. CBS 4's Skyler Henry joins us live from the White House with the details on what we expect to happen in just about a couple of hours. Skyler.
Hey, Candace Maribel, good to be with you. Both apologies for the sounds. There's some yard work happening here at the White House. But yeah, inflation rates are expected, interest rates are expected to go up by the Federal Reserve. That could be 0.75%. That's what's being anticipated. It's the first time we've seen a rate this high since 1994. But as you mentioned, this move is an effort to try to lower inflation rates. But economists warned to do so cautiously in order to avoid a recession.
Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell is expected to announce an increase in interest rates this afternoon. Higher interest rates make it more expensive to borrow money. That, in turn, means many people will eventually spend less. That leads to a drop in demand for goods, which should lower inflation. But the Fed has to proceed cautiously.
If they raise rates by too much or too quickly, they run the risk of slowing things down so much that we tip into a recession.
In Philadelphia Tuesday, the president acknowledged the impact inflation has had on Americans, with the average U.S. family spending nearly $350 more per month to buy the same amount of goods they bought last year.
Inflation. It's sapping the strength of a lot of families.
Inflation is also sapping the president's poll numbers, something Republicans are quick to pounce on in this election year.
We hit a few new records this last week. Of course, inflation is at another 40-year high. And we had another record with gas prices hitting $5 a gallon.
This morning, President Biden sent these letters to American oil refineries, urging them to produce more gas and questioning their record profits.
In March, the price per barrel of oil was about $120 per barrel, like it is today. But in March, we were paying $4.25 per gallon of gasoline. Today, we're paying over $5. So there's a 75-cent increase. What is going on there?
In addition to increased domestic production, the U.S. is calling on global manufacturers to increase production as well. The U.S. is the world leader in oil and gas production, with Saudi Arabia second. The White House has announced President Biden will travel to Saudi Arabia next month.
All right, so let's do a little bit of math here. Every 0.25% increase that the Fed's benchmark interest rates, that translates to an extra $25 a year in interest on a $10,000 debt. So with this expected 0.75% increase, that would mean an extra $75 in terms of interest for every $10,000 in debt. A lot happening there, but just wanted to keep everybody informed. We're here at the White House. I'm Skyler Henry, CBS 4 News.